what do I think about this fragrance? This is really a difficult fragrance, I think, to review. Soleil de Feu. Soleil de Feu. Hi guys, 𝘊𝘠𝘐 here. Welcome back to my channel. This is A Maude Thing. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. Today I have a fragrance review. It's by Tom Ford, latest addition to the Soleil collection. And that's Soleil de Feu. Soleil de Feu. Comes in the usual beautiful packaging with the rose gold plaque here and on top. And that's Soleil de Feu. What Tom Ford have been doing somehow as of late is putting group of fragrances together, like Wood's fragrance, and now the Soleil it's another addition to their Soleil. Of course, we know the first one, which is a cult following fragrance, is Soleil Blanc. It's a quintessential summer fragrance in a bottle. There is no question about it. It's spicy, it's a little bit of tea-like, fresh, and nothing says summer as when you put your shimmering oil, Soleil Blanc, together. And of course, after Soleil Blanc came Eau de Soleil Blanc, which is the eau de toilette, and this is the eau de parfum. And this is even brighter, this is even more fun to wear. And we all know about Soleil Blanc and Eau de Soleil Blanc. Later addition to the Soleil was Soleil Neige, which I don't have. It's meant to be some sun, but with snow. So Soleil Neige, neige means snow. So it has some form of water notes to it. I don't have it. It didn't really somehow work for me, even the salesperson could tell. But I have the other Soleils. I have Soleil Brûlant, which came maybe a year ago. And now Soleil de Feu. And this is what we're focusing on. Now, okay, Soleil Brûlant and Soleil de Feu essentially mean the same thing in French. You know, feu means fire. So it's like firing sun, blazing sun. And Soleil Brûlant means burning sun. So seriously, no difference in terms of the synonym of those words, Soleil Brûlant and Soleil de Feu. But it's French. They both sound good. This one came, and I have a review for it, which I can link. It's a warm fragrance. It has this dark honey. It's probably a very love. It's either you love it or you don't, because it has character with a very dark honey. It's boozy. It's dark. Now, we have what we're here for, Soleil de Feu, which is an ambery, woody fragrance. And it really has 3 notes listed in it. It's saying that it has amber, which is an accord which is made with vanilla and other spices, like cardamom and cinnamons and other stuff, whatever the formula in that amber could be. And then it's listed to have some wood, like sandalwood, and it's listed to have tuberose, okay, which is a flower that has some form of animalic type of powdery, cozy quality to it. It's very difficult to review, let's put it this way. I think most people would find it to be between a like and a ambivalence, like indifferent to it. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm not sure if I can really say I love this fragrance. And you all know that I review a lot of Tom Ford fragrances. This one is nice. So for what it's worth, it's nice, which means you're not going to have a strong dislike for it. This is not a fragrance that there is any reason to have a strong dislike, except maybe when you actually find yourself not being able to smell it, then that may make you feel some form of way, which is what happened to me. So backing up the story a bit, I've been wearing this for a while. and I would wear it right essentially before going to the store, maybe an hour or so. And I returned back to the store, and the salesperson at Tom Ford cannot, two people that were at the counter couldn't smell it on me. Okay. On me personally, there is something about the oil when mixed on me that somehow I don't smell, and other people are also confirming that they don't smell it. It begins with something that is hard for me to like, because it really began like a Christmas store. I'm smelling a lot of cinnamon to it, which I find is too pronounced. That's really what the bottom line is. But it does have a nice spice that's probably coming from the cardamom, that makes it a little bit spicy and a little bit sweet with the amber. But something about the prominence of cinnamon to me is a bit of a turn off. Certainly when I'm reaching out for a summer fragrance, the last thing I feel like is the strong cinnamon and cardamom and Christmas-like evergreenish type of wood that I get from this fragrance. And for those people who were able to smell it on me, this is what they were able to pick up, that spicy cinnamon, and they couldn't pick up anything else. But I have to say, when I was at the counter, there was a guy trying it on, and I smelled it on him, and it had this nice little smoky, almost like effing fabulous quality to it. And you can right off the bat identify it as a Tom Ford fragrance, which is this smoky, sexy quality to it. So I would say, in terms of this fragrance being a unisex, it seems like it may smell better on men. And there was another girl whose chemistry picked up a little bit on the tuberose aspect of it, and it almost had a tropical quality to it. So this is why I'm saying that this is a difficult fragrance to review, and I don't pretend to have definite opinion on it, because it seems like it's taking on different personality on different people, which is what generally most fragrances do. But this one somehow in particular is really doing that. So to me, on me, after it picks up on the spice, it almost feels like it has pink pepper, you know. So the cinnamon is mixed a little bit with this warm, spicy, ambery vanilla, a little bit of a greenish resinous feel to it. Okay, and that's all that remains essentially on me. And then it does become a very nice, sexy skin scent. Like if I get really, really close to my nose, I can see that. And I also had some of it in my hair. And the following day when I woke up, I thought it smelled seductive. And it also smelled very seductive on paper. But basically, in summary, for me, it was spice, cinnamon, and then you couldn't really smell it. It became super, super faint within a matter of an hour or so. It's very hard to review this fragrance, but that's all I can say about it. Oh, one thing. I actually have been spraying it with my tuberose new, which is one of not so old release by Tom Ford. And I have found that it does help elevate this fragrance a little bit. Also, this one, if you don't want, the tuberose in this one is a little bit, how would I say that? Acerbic and cold. So because this is an amber and warm, so if you want to tone down the amber a little bit and warm up the tuberose, the two layered together actually is a nice combination. And I even bought that combination to a salesperson who thought that was ingenious. Yeah, hope that was a useful review. Essentially, what I'm trying to say is it's a very difficult fragrance to review. There might be some people who end up really loving it. If it stays on you and the complexity that it is meant to have in terms of the warm amber and the tuberose come through for you on your skin, that's a great sexy combination, and it's very hard to superhit it because there isn't anything that is too much in it besides the cinnamon in the beginning. Like this one, you're going to have either a strong love for it or want to have nothing to do with it because it has strong personality. But this one is subdued. It's subdued. And it comes in 30 mils and 50 mil and the big gazillion size one. So the entry point is a little bit less than if it had just come as a 50 mil. So that was a nice thing to do. But it's still pretty expensive, like after tax, like around $200. So it might be highly problematic if you're not smelling it on you at all, somehow. So there you have it. Yes, I am keeping it because it is such a nice combination with the tuberose nu. I'll just put this out there. It's been a while since I've put this on. Now I can really confirm that it makes it very pretty. Very pretty. If you happen to have those two, try them together and you tell me what you think. So that's my review of Soleil de Feu. Hope that was useful to you. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. Until next time, bye.